Memories are made around the dinner table. This is more than a cookbook. It's a tribute to a mother, a mentor, and a best friend. Chef Annie Payton invites you into her kitchen and her heart as she shares the cherished memories and timeless recipes passed down from her beloved mother. Every page of this book is a celebration of family, friends, and the legacy of home-cooked meals. From Sunday dinners to soul-soothing staples, these recipes are more than ingredients. They're stories, waiting to be shared again. Memories are made around the dinner table by Chef Annie Payton.
Hello, welcome back to Annie's Gourmet, an Italian indulgence. Today we have an episode called Everything Artichoke. With that episode, we'll be cooking several different things, and we'll have some fresh things. And hi.
Good morning, Ann. How are you?
Good, Laura. How are you?
I'm great.
Hi. Good to see you. Everybody, this is one of my very best friends. We sat next to each other at America West Airlines, training back in the mid-'80s. We've been friends that long. And Lori is going to be assisting me today. She's been part of our Annie's Gourmet Italian restaurants, as well as catering for almost 2 decades now. So I love having her here, and I'm glad.
Thank you.
If I slip and call her Martha, just understand. And it's that's the thing. So.
That coffee smells wonderful. What is that?
Oh my gosh. You know me with coffee, Laura. Oh my gosh. They call me Annie Coffee Talk, right? So I have my Lucy mug here. I just love it. But I just tried this new medium roast great blend. It's great blend coffee, and it's Brazilian, and this is the medium roast. Smell that. You'll have to grab a cup. You'll have to grab a cup.
I will.
And so I'm really into coffee, and the reason why our motto is memories are gathered around the dinner table usually, but also the breakfast table. So every morning, my parents would always have their coffee. Us kids would start having coffee as we got older, and I'd go to my grandmother's and have coffee, and my aunts, and everything was gathered around the table. We would have coffee and crumb buns on Sunday morning. And when I got older and I traveled and experienced flying, I'm a retired flight attendant as well. So when I went around the world traveling, I knew I wanted to be by my parents in my married years. So we lived right around the corner from each other, and my mom would either text me or my dad would get on the phone and he'd say, "Are you coming for coffee?" And I'd say, "Yes, Dad, I'm coming for coffee." So we would sit around the table and we would have coffee and breakfast. So I really appreciate a great cup of coffee, and I would recommend everybody try this. It's really good coffee. So I'll put this aside. I know we're not supposed to have drinks on the cook line, so Laura, I'll put it, we'll take it back over there. We'll have it on our break. So we are today in the Master Series of Legacy Golf Course, and we're in the home of some of my favorite people. They've come to my restaurant numerous times. We got to be great friends. The owners of this home are Joanne and Matt Halliday, and they're fabulous people. We are so happy to be in their home, and we're grateful that they let us experience this beautiful kitchen. And there's a beautiful golf course right outside. I love her kitchen window. I love cooking in here because it makes me very happy. I see a pool and a hot tub, and then I look out further and I see golfers on the golf course, and it's just green and fabulous. And we are in my home. I've been here in Henderson, Nevada, doing business for almost 25 years. And I have a catering company. We had 2 restaurants prior, but Vegas and Henderson area are my home. I do many events in Clark County, so there's Vegas, Mesquite, Boulder City, and Henderson where my kitchen is. So we are in the home of these great people today. And the reason why I picked Everything Artichoke is because Arden is one of the biggest fans of my artichoke stems. Hey, Arden, how are you?
Annie.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Mwah. Oh my goodness. Everybody, this is Arden, and I just love this guy. He's a flight attendant for United Airlines. We clicked because of the airline.
We did.
We did, and he's grand. We catered his 60th birthday party here, and he had flight attendants from everywhere. Come in from him. He has friends all over the world. He's just a wonderful guy, and I just love him dearly.
Well, thank you. I love you too.
Absolutely, thank you.
Hi, Lori.
Thank you. Look who's here visiting.
I know. I'm so excited.
She's my.
Good to see you.
You too.
So we're going to have a lot of fun today. Right behind you there.
One of my favorites.
Oh yeah. So these.
The best.
These are his favorites. So these are. It's a marinated grilled artichoke stem. It's a stem and it looks like a rose. They're beautiful when they're finished and presented, and they were on our appetizer list at the restaurant, and every time I cater a party for Joanne, Matt, and Arden, I have to have them. They insist on it. So
yes.
we're going to be putting these together so you know when you can cheat, and then if you don't order them, I'm going to know why. It'd be like we did them ourselves. So Lori, would you mind bringing over it's a breadcrumb mixture with pecorino romano cheese. I'm sorry. And so it's Italian breadcrumbs, and then we have the romano cheese. So we're going to dip it in the breadcrumbs first. My oil is heating, and I do want to, will you hold this for a moment?
Of course.
So my oil that I'm using today, one of our very great sponsors is Spirits and Spice. And Kim Weiss is the owner. You'll meet her later on. She's going to be doing some drinks with us as well, thus the spirit part. But her spice part, I have a spice that I'm using. It's the Under the Tuscan Sun. So this is a spice line. She has several different kinds. I chose this one for the artichokes, and as well, I'm using her oil. She has all different flavored infused extra virgin olive oils in these beautiful bottles. They are refillable. You can bring them back and get them refilled and get a discount. And today I'm using the garlic and butter extra virgin olive oil for this particular dish. And these are fabulous. She has all kinds of balsamics. We'll be using those later on in the show as well. So Mark has the artichoke stems. I'm going to show you one. And bring it a little bit closer. Look at the beautiful artichoke that is. It looks like a flower.
So good.
And it's his favorite. And I'm just going to put it right in the breadcrumbs and coat it up. And then I'm going to have Lori come with the pecorino. You know me, I'm a fan of pecorino romano cheese. It's got such a great flavor. So I just take it and I coat the outside of it with the pecorino romano cheese. And then, so that's what it looks like. And then it's going to go into the olive oil over here. And we have a nice garlic butter flavored olive oil today, so I think that's really going to complement it nice. So look at this, look at that stem. Just fabulous. And Miss Lori. So we have breadcrumb, Romano cheese, Under the Tuscan Sun spice, and then we're gonna, the flame on the olive oil is extremely low. Like with any type of vegetable, you want it low. With your heat in the oven or your heat on the stove, you don't want to burn it. Vegetables burn very quickly. It's not a meat, they don't have a lot of density, so you will cook it pretty quickly.
Good to know.
Just a little tidbit. There we go, so put that around here. And Mark, will you add a little bit more of that olive oil into here?
Yep. Just enough to coat that one little area?
Correct.
Looks good.
There we go, so. Okay. Mark, have you been anywhere exciting lately? Where have you been?
I just got back from Cape Town.
Oh my gosh, how exciting is that?
It was
it the
fantastic.
best? Oh boy.
It was better than I thought.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
I had 3 days down there. It was
Wow,
amazing.
wow.
Really
the life of
amazing.
a flight attendant, you know. I texted him the other morning to check in, right? And he was on the runway going to Germany. I loved my airline career. I always will. It was so much fun. And the thing about restaurant, how I ended up with hospitality was because airline kind of goes with the hospitality as well. So you have airline, you have to be friendly and smiley and upbeat and take care of guests. And then in the restaurant and the catering field, you do as well. So we always have that. We'll always be hospitable.
Hand in hand.
Yep. So did you know Lori and I sat next to each other in training at America West?
No, I heard that. I didn't know that at all.
I got
the cheese.
The cheese. I forgot the cheese. I'm talking too much.
You're excited.
So we have training, America West. We're there for 2 days, right? We started on a Thursday, Laura? Mm-hmm. And so we started on a Thursday in August in the mid-'80s, right? So here we are. I sit next to this girl. We all have 80s hair, this big hair and everything going on, and in our little uniforms. And I said, "Hi, I'm Ann," and she says, "Hi, I'm Lori." And the next thing you know, we're nervous in training and all that, but we were hanging out with lunch and all that. So then the next day, our trainer says, "Okay, it's weekend time, so you have flight benefits, so go have fun. America West gives away free drinks. Go have a good time. Just be back for Monday morning training." And so we look at each other and we end up at Carlos Murphy's flipping a coin on where we're going to go first. So she wanted to go to New York City, and I didn't because I'm from there. I wanted to go somewhere new. And she says, I said, "What are some places out in California?" So she's mentioning them. I'm like, "I never heard of that. I only knew like LA, and I knew the major ones." So she says, Orange County is really nice. So I said, "What is that?" Sounds like a citrusy place. And she said, "It's really, really pretty." And I said, "It sounds like a lovely place. I'll pick that." So I won the coin toss, and 2 o'clock in the morning, we're flying to California. And we wake up on the beach. Now, I'm a little girl from New York. I've never seen a surfer dude in my life. And I wake up and I think I'm in heaven. And boom, there you go. So I love Orange County to this day. I think it's a fabulous place. One of my favorite overnights. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I just, being in the airline industry, seeing all these different places, everybody has different food, different derivatives of it. In the South, I learned what grits were and fried okra, things like that. So it was really fun experiencing all the different cities and learning about different foods, and that's kind of where the love of food has come from. So we're simmering our artichokes, and we're going to turn them as we go along. Arden, would you do the honors?
Be happy to.
Okay, so you just want to brown them a little bit with the breadcrumbs.
So like quarter them? Or
Yeah.
completely over?
Completely over.
Okay.
So like a half and a half. There you go.
Okay.
So, and then in the end, once they're fully done, then we put on this beautiful, this is a combination shaved Assaggio, Parmesan, and Romano. So we put this on the end to give it a little presentation and a little bit of a cheesy afterthought. I'm going to get some more.
I never thought I'd be making these, only eating them. This is great.
And also in the end, we flip them just so that the breadcrumbs cook in the oil. And then at the end, he's going to see a little trick that we have to do. You have to flip them up on the flat part and get that part too, because that's got to get roasty. So that's your challenge for the day.
Great.
But I think you'll enjoy that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be good no matter
So
what.
they'll be good. They'll be good. I'll just do a little bit more of this.
Yep.
You want them lightly browned, correct?
Correct. They're already marinated in the olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil that we were talking about, and they're coated. They were grilled, pre-grilled, so we grilled them, and then we let them sit in the olive oil, and then when we do this process, it just gives it a nice undertone of all the different flavors that it's been sitting in. Okay, so
You have to stand it up, is that one?
you have to stand them up, so
Wow.
yep, just like that. And they're not going to all be perfectly stood up, but that's okay. As long as the actual core gets a little juice in it, then we're good. Beautiful. That one's being stubborn. And you can even lay them around the edge so that,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stubborn like my little dog.
So Legacy Golf Course is, it's a beautiful course in Henderson. There's a lot of them here. But if you go into their clubhouse, it has all the stars that were legacies, of course. So Frank Sinatra's in there, and Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, and just all kinds of old actors. It's just a really cool, really nice clubhouse. And that's the name Legacy. So he has everything stood up. That's pretty good, Mark.
Very good.
Yeah, I think we might have to hire him, Laura.
As long as I can eat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we do that for just about a minute or two. And then, Laura, would you grab the pretty platter we'll put them on? Wow. Let's put that one over there for a perfect presentation. What do you say?
Right there.
Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is amazing. So we'll set this here for a minute. Thank you. And when we do platters with our presentations and catering, I know I've said this before, but presentation is everything. You want color in all of your food. You want to use flowers. You want to use herbs. You want to use colorful fruits and vegetables and anything that can raise the element of your presentation. So for this particular one, I chose a very colorful yellow, and we have yellow, blue, and white. White always, of course, makes food stand out, but white is kind of boring. I think it is anyway. So, so I just have to throw some color in it. So when we present the artichokes, we're going to present them diagonal and all facing the same way, and then we'll do our thing at the end, and Mark's presentation is going to be fantastic. I'm so excited.
Ready?
I'm ready. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want me to hold the platter?
Nope.
I might as well just go home. Oh, it sure smells good. Good job, Mark. They do. You did a great job.
If there's too many, should I climb them on top, or?
We can, or we can, you know what we'll do? We'll go, here you go.
In here?
Yeah, perfect. Oh, that looks,
Ooh, that
oh
smells
my
so
God,
good.
look at that one.
I can't wait.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, I'll see you later.
We're not done yet, so I'm not going to show you the final presentation because Mark still has a couple of things to do here. So Mark, we're going to dress it with our shaved cheese, but let's grab a tongue. There's a clean tongue in there.
Small one?
Okay. And you're just going to put a little bit around each one, and it'll melt. The cheese melts really quickly, so because we're fresh, hot out of the pan, it'll just encompass the whole artichoke as we go along.
Oop. Little cheese on the floor.
Beautiful, that's okay.
One more here.
Okay,
One more on the end one.
okay,
And maybe just a little
terrific.
here. Okay.
And then we're gonna take a little bit more of our spice
Okay.
under the Tuscan sun, and we're just gonna shake it around it so it's a little bit on each one. Perfect, beautiful. Once again, it's under the Tuscan sun. It's spice line that was created by both Spirits and Spice and Dress the Drink. Dress the Drink is another wonderful company. They've been in business for almost 20 years now. They do amazing, amazing drink garnishes, as well as simple syrups and sugars for the rims of the glasses. And they have just an amazing line. So they've teamed up with Spirits and Spice and created this amazing line of spices. And we're using one of theirs today. We'll be using the other one on the second artichoke dish. Mark, that looks great, but not finished yet.
Okay. I'm putting the glove on so I can finish it myself. I want full credit.
Absolutely. Okay, so you're gonna sprinkle and be generous. Like I say, don't be cheap with anything. When you're cooking, use your artistic flair, use your love of food. Everybody should love food. It keeps us all healthy and happy and keeps our minds active. And we just love food, and if you enjoy your food, you're just all the better for it. So while you're cooking, perfect.
I think it looks great.
While you're cooking, just get artistic, have a good time with it. And what we do, these are our recipes, but if you want to add another element into it, our recipes aren't everybody's recipes. We're just giving you the basic core on how to have fun in our kitchen and just have a good time. One last thing, maybe a little sprig of basil on the end.
Like just one piece?
No, like a floral of it. You know me and my flowers. There you go.
How's that?
Perfect, but I'm just gonna,
Open it up?
yeah, well, just cut it a little bit and let's stick it in the middle.
Oh, okay. Oh, much better.
Much better, there we go. Okay, so, ta-da!
Okay, I'm ready.
So this is our presentation. This is Arden's artichokes for the first time that he's made. He's eaten them hundreds of times.
Oh yeah.
But this is his presentation. You did wonderful, my dear. Mwah.
Thank you.
Lori, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on up. Good job, Mark. And great job, great job.
Thank
So
you.
we'll be eating these in a little while. When we come back, we're going to go to Chicken Mediterranean. Wait till you see this one. It's another one of Mark's favorites. So we'll be back shortly. Thank you. Welcome back. Our next step is going to be Chicken Mediterranean. It was one of our most popular dishes at our restaurant. So what we do is saute very, very thin pieces of chicken cutlet, pounded down and sauteed in what we're using today from our friends at Spirits and Spice. We're using the basil infused extra virgin olive oil. So we're letting the oil heat up for a few minutes, and my cohort here, I must say, his real name is Mark Arden. We call him Arden. So if you hear me call him Mark or you hear me call him Arden, it's the same guy. It's not two people. So that's we'll avoid that confusion. But in the dish is artichoke hearts. We have these beautiful whole artichoke hearts. They'll take forever to cook, so I'm going to cut them in half as Mark is coating our chicken in a very light, barely any breadcrumbs, but we're using our Under the Tuscan Sun spice once again by Spirits and Spice. We're using this one today, and we're going to lightly coat our chicken in the spice and the breadcrumb mixture. We're going to saute it. The chicken is very thin. It's not going to take a long time to do this, and Mark will flip them as we go along, and we'll have the artichoke hearts in there as well. So we're gonna, Lori, if you would come out and bring the chicken. And we have Mark, will you grab the mixture there? Yeah. So this mixture in here, just so you see it, is our spice Under the Tuscan Sun.
Go.
And a very light breadcrumb. And it's just gonna be a quick
You got it.
Okay. First though, we're gonna take some fresh garlic. We took peeled garlic cloves, and we're just going to put a little bit of fresh garlic in the bottom of the pan.
How's that?
That's perfect. And then Mark is going to line the pan with the chicken breast. Now Mark, on the next one, he's going to hold up a piece of chicken so you see the thinness of it. It's really, really thin. And so it's going to be a quick thing. You don't want your flame on high, you want it low. Once again, no high flames here. So we have, oh, that's nice. Maybe one more. And while Mark is doing that, I'm just going to cut these artichoke hearts in half. And we're going to saute them around the pan while the chicken is cooking and simmering. So will the artichoke hearts and that same garlic flavor. It's going to be really, really nice. You have to like garlic though. So if you know, that's one of the main things. Thank goodness. Okay, so he's got 3 pieces in the pan. And now, Mark, you'll take the artichoke hearts as I slice them. Let's do, for 3, we'll do 6 pieces of artichoke, okay?
Okay.
So we have 2. And then... So, Mark has 6 pieces of artichoke surrounding the 3 pieces of chicken with the spices and the breadcrumbs on it. It's sauteing in a basil-infused olive oil. It smells so good.
It smells awesome.
And so this is a quick saute. Mark's going to keep an eye on that because he's doing so good today. I'm going to put him to work. And I mean afterwards. I know he flies, but he's got a lot of time off.
I do.
The last bit of garnish, so to speak, is going to be these beautiful sun-dried tomatoes. Look at these. I love the color. They're gorgeous. And the thing about them is they cook extremely quick. Right, Martha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can't tell you how many times at the restaurant, if you get a little occupied and you have, 6 different pans going, that they burn really quick. So we're going to keep an eye on them. Mark's going to do that. And that'll be the last 30 seconds of the dish. Oh, he's flipping the chicken, which is great. Look at that. So that looks really good. The artichokes may take just a few extra minutes. And the last step will be topping this beautiful presentation of chicken and artichoke with the sun-dried tomatoes. We'll cover it for about a minute or 2 and just let everything come together. And then you're going to have the best chicken you've ever tasted, I promise. We'll be back. And when we come back, we're very excited. Kim Weiss is here with us. She's the owner of Spirits and Spice. And she's pairing a Sicilian sipper with the chicken Mediterranean and the artichoke heart. So we're so excited. When we come back, Kim will be joining us and she'll make the drink and then the chicken will be ready to go and we'll have a great time. So thank you. We'll be back. Welcome back. So our chicken Mediterranean, oh my gosh, look at that, Mark. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
It's ready to be plated. So we're going to go ahead and plate it. Thank you, Lori. So I'll hold the platter and Mark's going to plate it for us. And it's a challenge plating it because you have the artichoke hearts and the chicken and the sun-dried tomatoes and it's got to be presented properly. So
Always presentation.
Always. So Mark is doing a phenomenal job. Look at this.
Beautiful.
And notice how he didn't burn the sun-dried tomatoes.
Good job, Mark.
Wonderful. And then we have these beautiful artichoke hearts. And he sauteed them just perfectly with the fresh garlic. Smell that garlic, Mark? Just beautiful.
You found your second calling, Mark.
Yeah. Lori calls in sick and you're on, buddy. Now we're not finished. We're going to take some, let's use just a little sprig of rosemary for color.
Yep.
There you go. And maybe I'm just going to scoot this down just a little bit. There we go.
One more?
One more. Let's put it maybe here. So you have one here and one over here. There we go. And then what else? There's just a little bit of greenery on it.
Yeah.
Over down here.
Oh, the herbs.
The herbs.
Cover it?
Cover it. Not lightly cover it. Perfect.
Little artichokes?
Perfect. On the artichoke too, yeah. A little bit there.
Not as generous as on the others.
Correct.
Okay.
Beautiful. Here you go, Mark. This is Mark Arden's Chicken Mediterranean. He did a phenomenal job. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And look at that. It's just beautiful. So we're going to set this over here, and we'll put it. Let's put it on the board for now. This is hot. We're going to remove this, and we now have Kim Weiss with Spirits and Spice coming on, and she's going to she's going to prepare a Sicilian sipper, and that's going to complement all of our artichoke dishes for now, today. Oops, I'm sorry. So we'll set this right here, and come on, Kim.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Good to
Nice
see you,
to see
Annie.
you. You too. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Oh, good.
Hi. Nice to see you.
AKA
Again.
Arden. And Lori, how are you doing? Oh, it's so good to see you.
Kim's line, we've just been going crazy using all of your infused oils and your spices and your
Well,
balsamics.
And I've been salivating over there. You guys have no idea how good this smells. Oh my God. Okay, so let's make something to go with it. All right?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we're going to start with something we're calling the Sicilian sipper. So you are going to need some ice in your cocktail shaker. And you need 3 things before you get to the bubbly. So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need the tangerine gin. This is actually made for us in Mexico. We can only make it in the fall because it is really made with tangerines, and that's when they're harvested. So we're going to do an ounce. Actually, since we're going to be making 4, I'm going to double it. So we're going to do 2 ounces of the gin. And this is really easy because you're just going to match the same amount of each of the 3 products that we're putting into the cocktail shaker. So if you need to increase the recipe, you're just going to match it all up. So if it's 3 jiggers of each, it's 3 jiggers of each. This is our calamansi vinegar. It's a citrus that grows primarily in the Philippines. It's made by a company in Germany to support an orphanage for former street children in
Oh my gosh.
Manila, which I think is totally cool because it tastes super nummy, but we're also doing something that's helping the world a little bit.
That's wonderful. That's
At
what
the
we're all
same
about
time.
helping.
Actually, you know, that orphanage was started by a priest who's sadly passed away, but his good works live on. We're going to also add the Dress the Drink elderflower simple syrup. This is a wonderful addition to a lot of your cocktails because it's not overly sweet, and it adds a little kind of floral back note or kind of a base to our Sicilian sipper. And that's from Dress the Drink. We love Dress the Drink.
Oh, they're fabulous.
All right, now comes the fun part. We're gonna shake. Shake, 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 shake your sipper. Here we go, all right? I'm gonna put a little bit in the bottom of a cocktail glass, and then we are going to top it with a sweet Italian wine from northern Italy.
Yum.
Actually made by some good friends of mine, the Rinaldi family.
Oh, very nice.
And this is a true sparkling wine, but it is at the same time sweet. And I love the sound it makes.
Oh, me too.
Lori, do you have a
Towel?
towel?
Yes.
Because we actually don't want this making a huge mess. Woo! Isn't that a joyful sound? And the name of this wine is Joyful, which, you know,
Oh, how fun.
how could you go wrong?
You can't go wrong with the joyful. That's fabulous.
So we're just gonna top
Oh, look at that.
our base with the Joyful Sweet Italian
Wow. Oh my gosh.
wine. And then we're gonna garnish it with a Dress the Drink honey stick.
That is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And here we go.
Oh, look at that. Gorgeous, Kim. Thank you.
This is a zipper. Oh, you're
Oh,
welcome.
I love it. I love it.
Who's gonna taste first?
I will.
There you go, Mark.
Thank you. That's really good. Really good.
He seems surprised. Why are you so surprised? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Thank
Come on,
you.
Lori, you're next. Lori loves gin. We're going to have to watch her.
All right,
We still
all
have
right.
more to cook,
Really
Lori.
good.
We made
That's
another
beautiful.
one.
And look at those beads. This is beaded honey is on this garnish. And it's just, phenomenal. The things that Dress the Drink comes up with for drinks, garnishes, and things like that, they think so outside the box. There's sugar-coated flowers and all kinds of things. This is really beautiful.
Very fresh tasting.
Is it?
Oh, good.
Well, I can't wait for mine.
All right, well, you don't have to wait long.
Okay, good.
As long as I don't like, there we go.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you, Kim.
Careful to stick.
Okay. All righty.
All right.
So,
Salute.
salute. So,
Salud.
in conclusion, before we do our ending phrase, I just want to thank all of our sponsors today. We have Dress the Drink, Spirits and Spices. We have our lovely Vegas Real Estate. They made these great chef coats for me, and my mom is on my shoulder. She's always with me. We also have the Grape Brand Coffee Company, and I'd like to thank our homeowners here, Matt and Joanne Holliday. Thank you so much for opening up your beautiful home and your kitchen to us today so we could cook. You're one of my favorite people, and the favorite kitchens. And then of course their brother Mark Arden, my good friend and just a great compadre. He did great on his cooking. He was fabulous. And then one of my besties here, Lori Lauer. She's been cooking for almost 2 decades now with me, and she's just a wonderful lady. And then Kim Weiss here with Spirits and Spice. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank
you
you
so
for
much.
inviting me.
Absolutely. And two last thank yous. I want to thank our camera crew because I haven't thanked you before. But we have a great camera crew here today. We have Christina and Sergio, and they're the best. They're patient with us. I know we get chatty and we burn stuff and we cut ourselves and all that. So they've been wonderful. And very last but certainly not least is Susie Saka. And Susie has been with us every single day. She's my manager on duty, and she keeps everybody organized and makes sure everything is in place. And she's just such a lovely lady, one of my very dearest, best friends, and I adore her and I appreciate everything that she's done. So with that note, we want to say memories are made around the dinner table, and we're going to salute. We're going to manja in a minute, and we are going to salute. And we're saluting today to Cindy McClure and Matthew McClure at Dress the Drink, because they're not with us, but a lot of these beautiful things are. So thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. And manja.
Manja.
Manja. Yum, yum. And these are edible, by the way. Make sure you eat these, they're candy.
Oh, it's so good.
This is so good.
Oh my God.